update on the Ukraine ceasefire. Some are asking, what ceasefire? Ukraine peace deal in peril as 2 civilians are killed by rebel rockets just 20 minutes after the ceasefire started. According to this article I'm reading, an elderly man and woman died after a Grad missile fire hit the town of Popasna, Lugansk, some 20 minutes after the truce came into force last night. Okay, I'm still reading here. It says the ceasefire was agreed in Minsk on Thursday, and it began at midnight last night. But heavy artillery and rocket fire has continued inside eastern Ukraine. And rebels continue attacks on towns they say is not covered by the truce. So I can't see why all the towns were not covered by this truce. I mean, if you're going to call a truce and cover all the towns. Okay, it goes on to say now, this elderly couple was killed by a Grad missile in Lugansk minutes after the truce began. Shells have hit Ukrainian positions 10 times since ceasefire, according to the officials. Intense fighting at key points, including government-held transport hubs. Looks like the ceasefire did not cease fire. Looks like those who possibly disagree with the ceasefire are finding ways to go around the truce, and they're still firing missiles at the towns that are not covered by the truce ceasefire. Ukraine's ceasefire was hanging in the balance today after 2 civilians were killed by rebel rocket fires minutes after the start of a truce fire last night. Okay. They're saying that the firing came from an area that Kyiv claims is under the command of a renegade group of Cossack fighters who are refusing to obey rebel commitments to ceasefire. Okay, so there's a renegade group, the Cossack fighters. They don't want to agree to the truce or to the ceasefire peace deal. However, meanwhile, a senior pro-Russian separatist commander said that despite the ceasefire, the rebels have the right to fire on the town of Debaltseve, which is a key transport hub, as it is our territory. Does that make any sense? They have rights to go ahead and cease fire on a particular town because it's a transport hub and it's one of their territories that they've already conquered. That doesn't make any sense. That's contradicting the ceasefire peace deal, though. Okay, so looks like some of the firing and the missiles are still going back and forth in certain parts of the Ukraine, but at least the efforts were there to do a peace deal, and some of the ceasefire did stop in some of the other cities. So what I'm going to do is post this link, and I have some pictures for you to look at of the Ukraine today, February the 15th, 2015. And you can post some comments to me, and please subscribe.